everybody. I hope you're doing very, very well today. So this makeup look is inspired by goblins. I'm not sure if you know this about me, but I really love fantasy. My two favorite genres are fantasy and romance. And I think that goblins are really cute, and this look is inspired by goblins. I'm gonna call it Goblin Glam. It's gonna be a whole new thing. So I really hope you enjoy it, and stay tuned to find out how I did it. Bye bye! Hello! Okay, so to start with, I'm just gonna put on a little bit of this NYX primer, set and refresh, just before my other primer. Sorry if I sound a bit off. I'm a little tiny bit sick right now. So I'm just gonna pat that in. And now I'm gonna use my usual anti-fatigue Cool Rose primer from Collection. And I make sure to put it on my eyelids and down my neck as well. So you get a good amount of it. I always like to be more well primed for more heavy looks. So that's all done, and I'm gonna go into my foundation. So for foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid Foundation in my usual shade, and I'm adding to that the Infallible More Than Concealer, L'Oreal Paris Concealer, which is very full coverage and it's very pale. So I'm kind of paling up my face, and first I put 2 big dollops of foundation on there, and then I'll put a good bit of concealer next to it, like so. So that they'll blend in seamlessly and give you a more pale look. Now, if you have paling drops or anything like that, that will also do. So I'm gonna put that all over. Even over the lips a little bit. So for this look, you're gonna want to blend foundation all across the eyelids, on the lips, and even a little bit on the ears and down the neck. So you're gonna want to blank out your skin everywhere. And then we're going to set the foundation with just a little translucent powder. Mine is completely broken up into little bits, but I'm gonna get a new one soon, so we're not going to be stuck with that forever. But you just want to set your foundation in place. And even set your little earsies right there. But don't set the eyelids. Okay, so we're gonna move on to brows, and this is where it gets very interesting or unusual. So I'm getting that really pale concealer, and I'm just gonna go right to the tip of the brow, and I'm just gonna go over it like that. And try to keep it even on both sides. And I know not everyone's eyebrows are the same, so just wherever your brow starts, just take a little segment and blend that in slightly. So now I'm gonna just set some of that around the brow. I'm gonna get a nice big fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into this lime green shade called Take a Hint from the Creep It Real, or no, not Creep It Real, from the Creepy Cute palette. But any lime green will do. And I'm going to color in that tip. You're gonna need to do a couple of layers of this and kind of flatten out the hairs as well while you do it. So, we're gonna do the other side. Okay, and you want to try and make them as even as possible. So you want to take a little bit of that white translucenty powder, and you're gonna want to kind of blend circular motions around that. So and you're gonna want to do the rest of the brow. Now I'm using my little brow kit, but you can use whatever kind of brow products you usually use, and you're just gonna fill in the rest of the brow as per usual. So I filled in that short little section of brow just after our little green segment. And now we're gonna start our green contour. I know a lot of you may be a little bit freaked out by how strange this look is. But you can take any elements of this and add it to something more subtle. But the whole point is it's Goblin Glam, you know, it's over the top and crazy, and that's the whole fun of it. So I'm taking that same little lime shade called Take a Hint from my Creepy Cute palette, looks like this, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of that on my kind of temple-y forehead area. And you're gonna want to go a little bit into your hairline as well. Unless you have green hair, then you don't have to do that as much, but it's good to blend it into the hairline. Okay. So I'm not contouring my whole face, but I'm gonna take this slightly smaller brush and I'm going to color in my ears. You're gonna see how I do this because I'm just gonna do the very top tip of my ear like this. Just like that. Now it mightn't stay all day, but you just try your best to layer it as best you can. It's a lot of fun. Okay, we're starting to look quite goblin-y, which is just what I'm after. This is the kind of beauty that connects with me. So we're gonna start working on the eyes now. My eye look is going to be pretty dramatic, but I'm starting off with Planchette, I think, which is this lovely lavender shade from the Creepy Cute palette. My channel is just becoming a long advertisement for the Creepy Cute palette, but it's just such a good palette, you know. So I'm gonna take this shade and we're gonna sweep it out pretty far. So we're gonna go all the way up. And don't worry too much about being too precise yet, because this is just the shade we're using to kind of map out our shape. And we're gonna leave a little space in here. So it's a shape like, and I'm gonna do the other side. So we have our two eyes mapped out really nicely, and I'm going to go into my Fairy Blush palette by It's Likely Makeup. And in here we have a deeper kind of a true purple. And I'm going to deepen up what we've mapped out using this beautiful shade. Now obviously you don't need to have all of these products to do this look, even though I really do recommend all of these indie products. But you can find shades like these in Boots and anywhere that you're looking if you just keep your eyes out. And I'm gonna do the other side. So we're looking very dramatic. We've got both of our eyes very sharp and pristine. So let's see here. We're gonna get like a little brush like this, a little roundy boy, and we're just going to blend and blend. And with this kind of purple, all you really want to do is just layer and layer and layer until you've got a really nice defined shape and a lot of bright color. Because today is not a subtle look. Today is not a subtle day. Today we want things to be big and dramatic and crazy. So it's more fun that way, isn't it? I find at least. And don't worry, I go in public with this look all the time. And I get minimal looks, probably because they're afraid that I'm a real goblin. So I'm going to blend out this look with just a little white eyeshadow from my practically destroyed eyebrow palette. I'm just going to do circular motions. And if your brows get messed up or anything like that while you're blending out, just fill that back in. Very satisfying. So I'm gonna take the same little brush and I'm gonna go back into that wonderful acidy green, limey green that we had before. Take a hint. And I'm gonna build up this shape here. So I'm gonna lay it right next to our purple. And just to keep it interesting, we're going to go into, now this is the electric palette from Urban Decay. This is a pretty old palette, but I think you can still get it, even though not Dunnes Stores, I think Debenhams is closed now, but either way, you can order it online probably. This is a very old one. And there's a colour in here called Trash, and it is a beautiful acidic green that's very, very bright, and it's got the tiniest little bit of glitter in it, tiny bit of sparkle, and I'm gonna lay that on that blank space that we made. And I'm gonna take it up a little bit, as you can see. And I'm going to slightly layer on top of that using the same color I was just using, Take a Hint, because that's slightly greener but doesn't have any sparkle. And you can easily just use one of those shades, but I just wanted to be a little extra fancy. So I'm going to use my Collections Glam Crystal Dazzling Gel Eyeliner with loads of glitter. And I'm going to take that over what we just did as well. So we're going to take, we're going to go for very turquoisey colors under the eyes. So I'm going to go into this shade in my Fairy Blush palette called Aquamarine, and it's a really nice kind of tealy color. I'm gonna take that under the eyes using a nice paddle brush. And we're going to take that down quite a lot. And I'm going to do the other side. I am looking pretty spooky now with very sunken eyes. But don't worry, it's not going to stay like that, quite like that forever. So I'm going to go into my Ultimate Brights palette from NYX. And I'm going to go into this deeper teal shade here. And with the same paddle brush, I'm going to paddle? I'm gonna kind of lay that right under the waterline. I'm going to take a nice fluffy-ish brush and I'm going to blend out using a kind of a whitish eyeshadow or my powder. Either one should work. And now it's looking a touch more subtle, if you can imagine. If you hear something funny in the background, that's just my dad snoring. So I'm just going, now you can use the same glitter as before, but since I have it, I'm going to be using the Collections Glam Crystal in this tealy shade. It's a really beautiful shade, and I'm gonna take that right in the inner corner. I think I might have gotten some of it in my eye. So give me a moment there. Right, I'm gonna put on a little bit of eyeliner, and basically, that wasn't very ladylike, sorry. Basically what you want to do is, because the eyes are so dramatic, all I'm gonna do is just line just to the edge, a nice subtle little line. You'll see it in a moment. Hello! So as you can see, I've just lined from tip to tip, and I haven't done any kind of winged eyeliner because I think we have such a defined shape that I wouldn't want to disrupt it. So here's the thing, I'm not very good at putting on... Ooh! I'm not very good at digesting either. I'm not very good at putting on false eyelashes. I'm getting a little bit better, but it's never been my strong suit. However, I think a pair of eyelashes would really bring this look together, so you don't have to do that, but I think for this kind of look, it's gonna be good. So basically you want dramatic eyelashes as well on the lower and the upper. So I'm gonna go put my eyelashes on, and I'm using my usual Lash Princess mascara, and I'm gonna make the bottom eyelashes pretty dramatic and the top eyelashes pretty dramatic. So I'll be back in a few moments with all my lashes done. Hi everybody, I've got my false eyelashes on and my bottom mascara, so I think we're getting close to the end, people, but there's a few more little steps. Oh, by the way, the eyelashes I used were from Black Moon Cosmetics. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure what the name of these are. I think it's Triangulum. I don't normally buy expensive lashes. I got these for free when I was buying a highlighter, and they're really nice actually. So, okay, I'm gonna put a little white eyeliner on my waterline. So that gives a very like opened eye look, as if I need that. My eyes look huge. Right, so I'm actually gonna do my lips before my highlighter. So I'm using two colors today. They're both from the Les Chocolates collection from L'Oreal Paris. One of them is called Candyman, and the other is Cocoa Crush, I think. I don't think I'm reading that right. However, I am dyslexic. So first we're gonna go in with Candyman. Ah, they smell amazing. Okay, I'm gonna fill in the lip. And we're gonna go in with the other shade, which is a much darker shade. Kind of a brownish, berryish kind of a color. Very, very chocolatey. Ah, it smells so good. Okay. I'm gonna put it right in the middle like that. I'm gonna just take a little firm little brush and blend that out. Okay. I'm gonna just take this eyeliner called High Vis Eyeliner Strobe Light by Barry Moon, or Barry M. I don't know why I said Barry Moon. And it's just a kind of a neon green. And I'm just gonna take that over. And under a little bit. And I'm going to take a little tiny bit of that shade we used before for the forehead and everything like that. And you want to create sort of triangular shape going up. It is highlighter time. Very exciting. And this is Moonlighter highlighters by Black Moon Cosmetics in the shade Glowworm, which is a beautiful greenish highlighter. And I'm going to take that in many places, including right here. On the Cupid's bow, on the inner corner, under the brow, and right on my nose. Setting spray. Okay, so I attempted to style my hair, and I think I'm looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video and the weird goblin-y makeup that I have done, and have a wonderful little day. Bye bye.